Hi, welcome to the Filipino Carrousel.
Hi.
You like the food? We got some barbecue, we got some halo-halo and everything. Thank you, thank you.
My name is Cora. I'm volunteering here for the Filipino Community Center to celebrate the Carrousel in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Thank you. Have a good day and come and join us for the fun.
I hope you enjoyed our delicious food, especially our baked goods. Thank you, everyone. And for the performance from all over the city of Windsor that have shared their talent in our stage. Thank you. God bless everyone, and I hope we are safe from our enemy, the coronavirus and its variants. God bless everyone.
Carousel of Nations. Sorry. Hopefully you're enjoying our food. We have pancit. We have chicken adobo. And that egg roll Shanghai. Pork Shanghai. This is a veggie pancit, no meat. And we have barbecue pork. We don't have any. Oh, it's coming. Look at this. Just in time for barbecue. Yummy. Our famous pork barbecue and veggie egg roll.
Today we are at the Filipino Community Center with Filipino Village, and we are now preparing our famous summer dessert, which we call halo, which means it's a mixture of all the sweetened banana, purple yam, sweetened beans, and jello and coconut. And then we add crushed ice, like a kind of a snow cone ice, and with that milk, and then we have custard on top, like a topping. So this is very famous in the Philippines, and hope you come and enjoy our halo for this weekend. Until tomorrow, we have another day of the village, which is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow at 935 Northwood Street in Windsor. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Filipino Village at the Carrousel of the Nations. We're here at the Filipino Community Center at Northwood, and this is the Filipino Heritage Room, and I'll be taking you on a mini tour today. So firstly, I'd like to let you know that the Philippines is an archipelago, which is like an island nation comprised of 7,000 islands. Well, actually more than 7,000. And it's divided into three regions, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So I'd like to start this tour with a little bit of a taste of the northernmost region of the Philippines, which is Luzon. As you can see here, the display behind me is representative of the traditional clothes of the indigenous peoples in the northern region of Luzon. There are different tribes, but one of them are called the Igorot, and this is some of their clothing. And as you can see, they're brightly colored woven clothes. And you have little hats there. You have carved pottery down below. And it's part of our, culture, our lifestyles to use every single resource from our environment. So you will see a lot of clothes in here, a lot of crafts and trinkets that are made from with materials from nature, environmentally friendly materials as well. So from Luzon, we'll move down to here. We'll continue on down to the middle. There's also this display here, a wooden carving of the carabao, which is like a water buffalo. The water buffalo is commonly used up in the north to plow the fields, especially rice paddies. Up in the north, we have like a really famous, huge rice terraces in Banawe. So as you can see in this map here, it's right up in the top there. Yeah, it was one of the 8 wonders of the world, actually, and it is still being maintained today, as best as we could, of course. Yes, and down here, moving on to our little display here, is the Bahay Kubo. It's like a little model of the Bahay Kubo, which is little nipa huts. You'll find most of these in more rural, provincial areas in the Philippines. And it is made again from natural materials like bamboo, nipa, and then just lots of materials from plants like the coconut or different kinds of trees in the Philippines. But we have a little display of vegetables because one of the most famous folk songs or nursery rhymes, if you call it, in the Philippines is called Bahay Kubo, which we teach to our children, and it's about teaching the children about vegetables while they're near their homes. So that's why we have a little vegetable display here. And moving forward, we have a little display of the more kind of like traditional Filipino costumes. We wear these especially on special occasions like the Carrousel, of course, today, or if there's like a wedding, baptisms, if someone graduates even. Some of these dresses are called barot saya. So baro means the top, saya means the skirt. They are traditionally worn by women, but of course, we welcome anyone to wear these clothes. And then the male version of this is the Barong Tagalog, which you can see up here. This one. This button-up shirt with the longer sleeves. They are traditionally worn by men, but of course, modern times, modern stylings as well. So these clothes are usually made from huse or piña fibers, which is the pineapple fibers from the leaves. And of course, they are breathable, but they're also durable, even though they seem sheer and lightweight. And of course, as you can see, these clothes have like a bit of a Spanish influence as well, because the Philippines was colonized by Spain for about 300 years. And a lot of our traditions, our cultures, and our religion, of course, being Roman Catholic as well, has been given by or handed down by the Spanish. But of course, a lot of our pagan and indigenous religions and cultures have been preserved as well, and we're aiming to educate the public more about them. And as you move down here, we see more modern stylings of the Barot Saya. So you'll find like a terno, which is in Tagalog, which means matching. Sort of like a matching sequined top here. And a matching skirt down here. And we also have a one long dress here. And as you can see, it has the famous butterfly sleeves that looks like this. And it evolved from this type of dress as well. So this style of dress is called the traje de mestiza or the Maria Clara. Again, with the Spanish influence, which has more bigger billowing sleeves with the bigger scarf. They're worn by noble women usually. And then in the provinces, you'd find that the scarf goes away. The sleeves are shorter, but they're still kind of big. They're more for practicality, but they still look beautiful. And then they're still comfortable to move in. Because this style is more of like a show of wealth. But the style in the provinces is more for practicality. But it still looks aesthetically beautiful. And the modern styles have become sleeker as well, as you can see here. And then as we move down to this section, we have different textiles from different regions of the Philippines. So it's not just the north is represented, but also Visayas and Mindanao, which is the middle and the south. So we have little clay pots here. We also have hemp baskets and little boxes here. And as you move down the line, we'll see different crafts like fans made from wood, made from velvet, made from we also have some lace over the fans, and some of them are also made from palm leaves, so dried out palm leaves, and they're woven. So a lot of these items are woven, handmade, and we fashion them into fans, into bags, into baskets, and everything else. Up here, some artwork depicting everyday Filipino life. And if you're familiar, if you've been to the Philippines before, you might have ridden a jeepney, which is a form of transport in the Philippines. It's very popular. It's kind of like, your everyday bus. But there's no, unfortunately, some of the jeepneys don't have air conditioning. But we make do with what we can. And the jeepney is a result of Filipino innovation. Because the original model for the jeepneys were kind of like put together from American parts, like parts of American cars. And they're made into what we call the jeepney today. And this also depicts, again, life in more urban areas as well. So you can see this is not the traditional like bahay kubo anymore. It has more sturdy wood. There's a little store here, storefront here. We have power cables. So it just depicts everyday life in the Philippines. And as we move on down here, we see a little bit of a textiles from the Visayas and Mindanao as well, that have that source more materials more from the sea. So we have here, we have a little shell down here. It's called the capiz shell. So we use this shell to inlay. Sorry, can I start with that again? So over here we have the capiz shell, which is a shell from the region of Capiz in Davao. And these shells are used in different ways. Some of which you can see here. This one here is a candle holder. So the shell has been dyed and set to be used as a candle holder. And then sometimes we also use them to be inlaid within plates, as you can see here. And then some shells we also use for wall decor, as you can see here. gorgeous this gorgeous peacock sculpture. And then over here, as we go on to the end of our tour, you can see this display of different Filipino weapons that a lot of our indigenous people use. They're still used today. Filipino blades are actually quite famous. The most famous one being the balisong or the butterfly knife. Some of you may have seen that around. So yes, that's from the Philippines as well. And machete is also a Filipino weapon. I know it borrows from a Spanish word, but of course it also has its Filipino origins. And that would be it for our tour today. My name is Christine, and thank you so much for visiting our Filipino village.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.